name is Sara Martin. You're watching Tonyhas9fingers.
What is going on, people? Day number 27 of the 31 Days October series that I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who are just checking this out, right after this one, go ahead and check out all 26 of my other reviews for all my horror movies, and you might enjoy them. Anyway, for those who have watched this before, you know the general thing. Check the show notes or check the description for everything I talk about, including everybody else that's doing this 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween. I'm doing 31 Days Hath October. Well, I got through all the letters, and for those, let me backtrack a little bit. For those who haven't been watching, I'm doing more independent movies, and I did them in alphabetical order. So I got Zombie Night was yesterday's. So now I'm just going to throw some other stuff at you. This movie I'm doing today, if you couldn't tell by the title, isn't really a horror movie. It's more of a psychological thriller slash comedy slash crime, I guess you want to call it. Anyway, the movie I'm reviewing is Cheap Thrills. Cheap Thrills is directed by E.L. Katz. It's written by David Chirchirillo. Definitely kill that last name. Trent, Haaga. And it stars Pat Healy, Ethan Embry, Sara Paxton, and Mr. David Koechner himself. There he is over in the corner. One of my favorite comedians slash actors, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this pretty much revolves around two guys. The one guy, he's pretty much in dire straits. He got let go of his job. His family's, in need of money and stuff. They're, really pushing it. And he gets fired from his job. One day he ends up deciding to, reconnect with this old friend of his, which, let's just say, isn't the greatest of people. Really is not down on his luck because of things. It's pretty much he did it to himself. He's not the ideal best friend. So anyway, they meet up at a bar, and they run into a couple who tells them, listen, we'll give you all this money. All you got to do is pretty much hang out with us and for the night and enjoy yourselves. So they're like, what's the catch? And they're like, oh, just come hang out with us and you'll find out. So anyway, they hang out with this couple who happen to be Sara Paxton and David Koechner. They're, I guess, husband and wife. So they end up going back to this place, their house, and throughout the night, they kind of dare these guys to do these different things to make some money. And as the night progresses, these dares and things they have to do for the money get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And by the end, it's more psychological than anything. Like it started off, hit on this girl or do this, small little things. And then it turned very creepy and dark and psychological, like I was saying. And by the end, it was almost like a winner-take-all kind of deal. And they were offering some big money, too. As the things got crazier and crazier, they get more money to do it. And like I said in the beginning, one of them, has a family and needs the money. The other one is pretty much, I could use the money, if I can do this and make some money because of it, I'll do it. So, throughout the movie, like I said, it was at first kind of them doing it together and not caring, whatever. And then once the money got big, then it became like a competition. And then it became a little bit more than that. I don't want to give too much away. But let me just say this was a very interesting movie. Almost one of those things where it was like, what would you do for money? Would you bodily harm? I'll tell you that. Would you injure someone else? I'll tell you that. But other than that, I don't want to go too much into depth of what they kind of have to do. But it's one of those things you kind of got to look in yourself and be like, is this worth it? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Because like I said, in the beginning, it's a little, less and less and less. And then by the end, the stuff that they have them do is just ridiculous. So I thought this was a very good movie. Like I said, Really not like a horror. It's more like psychological thriller. It has some comedy aspects in it. It's just all over the place. But from what I never heard of it beforehand. I saw a trailer for it. I'm like, let me get it just to see what it is. And I definitely enjoyed it a whole lot. So I'll leave the trailer. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase this. And like I said, everything else will be in the description. Everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. Also, all my other social media. I got a Facebook fan page. I got a Twitter, a Horror Amino. I got an Instagram where I show off my movies. I got a Snapchat. I got a Stardust app. I got it all pretty much. So check all my other social media stuff out. You'll probably see different things go on. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for all my other reviews. Like I said, I got 26 other days. So check out those reviews. You might see some movies you've never heard of. And you got a few more days in October. I'm sure most of the people watch horror all the time, but October is that month where a lot of people watch it. So check out my other reviews. Hit that little bell button in case you want to know when I do upload all my videos. You'll be the first one to know. And like I said, just check all the show notes for everything I talk about. Again, there's only 5 days left. It's creeping up on us, the end of this month, and life is just moving so quickly. When I started this 27 days ago, it's ridiculous. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, check out the description for everything I'm talking about. And until tomorrow, I'll see you. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of them, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the corner, and check out all the other reviews I have, such as Horror Pack reviews and Netflix and Chiller. If you want to check out all the other things I have, go ahead and check out my Instagram, where I show off the movies I have behind me. Or check out my Twitter, where I post all my videos and more. If you want to do that, go ahead, hit those buttons, and until next time, I'll see you.